Dr. Elena Ramirez stood alone on the observation deck of Horizon Station, her eyes fixed on the mesmerizing display of Elysium 7 below. The exoplanet shimmered with vibrant auroras, its surface a kaleidoscope of swirling colors that hinted at mysteries yet to be unraveled. Horizon Station, a marvel of human engineering, orbited the planet like a sentinel, marking humanity's relentless quest to explore the unknown. Elena's mind buzzed with excitement and determination. As a leading astrobiologist, her passion for discovering extraterrestrial life had driven her to the far reaches of space, far beyond the familiar confines of Earth. Her unconventional methods often sparked debates among her peers, but her breakthroughs spoke volumes about her dedication and brilliance. Today, however, her thoughts were clouded by the recent loss of her mentor, Dr. Marcus Lee. His unexpected death had left a void in her life, a lingering question she couldn't shake. Was it truly an accident, or something more sinister? The station thrummed with activity, a melting pot of diverse talents and backgrounds united by a common goal. Commander Raj Patel moved through the corridors with purposeful strides, ensuring that every experiment and protocol met the stringent standards required for successful exploration. His analytical mind complemented Elena's creative approach, creating a balanced leadership that kept the station running smoothly. Nearby, Dr. Mei Ling meticulously cataloged the latest data from Elysium 7, her expertise in linguistics proving invaluable in decoding the planet's enigmatic signals. Horizon Station was more than just a research facility. It was a symbol of human ingenuity and cooperation. Scientists from various disciplines collaborated seamlessly, their collective efforts pushing the boundaries of what was possible. The advanced technology surrounding them was both awe-inspiring and humbling, a constant reminder of the vastness of the universe and humanity's place within it. Elena immersed herself in her work, analyzing the latest data streams that flickered across her monitor. The signals from Elysium 7 had been sporadic and cryptic, but recent advancements in their decoding algorithms had yielded more coherent patterns. Today's breakthrough felt like a tangible step towards uncovering intelligent life beyond Earth. Her hands moved swiftly over the keyboard, cross-referencing data points and adjusting parameters to extract more detailed information. A sense of anticipation filled the air as the station buzzed with the possibility of a monumental discovery. The crew exchanged excited glances, their shared enthusiasm palpable. However, Elena's focus remained unbroken, her thoughts momentarily drifting to the unresolved circumstances surrounding Dr. Lee's demise. She couldn't ignore the nagging suspicion that his death might be connected to their current mission, but she pushed the thought aside, determined to stay focused on the task at hand. Suddenly, an alarm pierced through the ambient sounds of the station. Red lights flashed on her monitor, signaling a critical anomaly in the signal data. Elena's heart raced as she dove into the information, her fingers dancing across the keyboard with practiced ease. The data revealed a complex sequence of energy pulses, unlike anything they had encountered before. As she delved deeper, the pattern emerged unmistakably artificial, a clear indication of intelligent origin. Excitement surged through her veins, tempered by a sense of urgency. Horizon Station had detected a deliberate communication from Elysium 7, a confirmation that they were not alone in the universe. The implications were staggering, humanity's first contact with an alien civilization. Yet the joy was short-lived. Moments after the signal was fully deciphered, an intense energy pulse emanated from the planet's surface, directed straight at Horizon Station. The energy surge was unlike anything the crew had experienced. Systems began to flicker and fail as the station struggled to withstand the powerful onslaught. Communications with Earth were abruptly severed, leaving the crew isolated in the depths of space. Panic began to ripple through the station as alarms blared and emergency protocols kicked in. Elena's mind raced, trying to assess the damage and determine the source of the attack. Horizon Station teetered on the brink of chaos. The energy pulse destabilized critical systems, threatening the very existence of the station. Lights dimmed, life support systems faltered, and the hum of machinery was replaced by the ominous sounds of distress. The crew scrambled to contain the situation, their training and discipline tested to the limits. Amid the turmoil, Elena remained resolute. Her scientific curiosity surged, urging her to understand the nature of the attack. She accessed diagnostic panels, analyzing the fluctuations in the energy readings. It became clear that the Zelthar, a highly advanced alien civilization, had been shattered, thrusting humanity into a precarious and uncharted confrontation with an extraterrestrial force. As the seconds ticked by, Elena realized that their mission had entered a new and dangerous phase, one that would test the very essence of human resilience and ingenuity. With the immediate threat contained, Elena took a deep breath, her resolve hardening. Horizon Station had always been a symbol of humanity's quest to explore the unknown. But now, it stood as a testament to their capacity to adapt and overcome adversity. The encounter with the Zelthar had transformed their mission from one of discovery to one of survival, forcing them to confront the challenges of coexistence with an advanced and potentially hostile civilization. As calm slowly descended on the station, the crew began to assess the extent of the damage and plan their next steps. Elena knew that their journey was only beginning, and the path ahead was fraught with uncertainty and danger. Yet amidst the fear and chaos, a spark of hope remained. Humanity had faced countless challenges before, and their unwavering determination had always seen them through. Now, more than ever, their resilience would be the key to navigating the perilous path that lay before them. Elena gazed once more at Elysium 7, the alien planet that had ignited their mission and now posed an existential threat. The journey ahead would require every ounce of their ingenuity, courage, and unity. As Horizon Station stood on the edge of the unknown, humanity's true test had just begun, and Elena was ready to lead the charge into the uncharted depths of space. The days following the initial energy pulse were a whirlwind of activity and uncertainty aboard Horizon Station. The crew, still reeling from the shock of the attack, worked tirelessly to stabilize the station's systems. Power grids were meticulously checked and reinforced, and redundant communication lines were established in a desperate bid to regain contact with Earth. The atmosphere was thick with tension, the line between excitement and fear blurring as each crew member grappled with the implications of their discovery. Elena Ramirez emerged as a beacon of determination amidst the chaos. Her eyes burned with a relentless drive to understand the Zelthar, the enigmatic alien civilization that had both welcomed and challenged humanity. She convened meetings with her key team members, outlining strategies to decode the energy pulses and establish a stable line of communication. Her passion was infectious, inspiring those around her to push beyond their limits, despite the mounting pressures. Commander Raj Patel maintained a steady presence, his pragmatic approach serving as a counterbalance to Elena's fervor. He organized maintenance crews to address the lingering damage from the initial pulse and coordinated efforts to secure critical systems from further interference. Patel's leadership was unwavering, but even he couldn't completely mask the underlying anxiety that gnawed at him. The survival of Horizon Station, and perhaps humanity's first step into interstellar diplomacy, rested on their shoulders. Dr. Mei Ling delved deeper into the linguistic mysteries posed by the Zelthar. Her expertise in alien communication protocols was invaluable, yet the Zelthar's energy-based language presented unprecedented challenges. Mei spent countless hours analyzing the patterns, searching for meaning amidst the chaos. Her dedication was matched only by her frustration, as each breakthrough seemed to open more questions than answers. The Zelthar were not merely attempting to communicate, they were testing the very limits of human comprehension and patience. Marcus Holt, the station's security chief, grew increasingly wary of the unfolding situation. His background in military strategy made him hyper-vigilant, and the recent events only heightened his suspicions. Holt began to suspect that the Zelthar might have ulterior motives, viewing their interactions with a blend of curiosity and caution. His vigilance bordered on obsession, leading him to implement stricter security measures and conduct covert inspections of the station's systems. While his intentions were driven by a desire to protect, his methods sowed seeds of distrust among the crew, particularly targeting Elena's leadership. The tension reached a boiling point one evening when an unexpected secondary energy pulse disrupted a critical experiment in the biology lab. The sudden surge caused equipment failures and scattered data, setting back months of research in mere hours. The crew rushed to contain the fallout, but the incident left a palpable mark of vulnerability. Elena felt the weight of responsibility pressed down on her, her mind replaying the possibilities of what these pulses could signify. Was it a defensive mechanism, a form of communication, or something far more sinister? As the crew gathered to assess the damage, Elena proposed a bold move. Sending HFY, the probe's ascent was a moment of collective hope. As it detached from Horizon Station, the crew watched the live feed with bated breath, seeing the distant planet come into clearer view. The descent was meticulously monitored, every second, a testament to human ingenuity and the delicate dance of technology and ambition. The probe successfully landed on Elysium 7's surface, sending back a cascade of data that left the crew both exhilarated and apprehensive. Initial analysis revealed astonishing advancements in Zelthar energy manipulation. The civilization's ability to harness and transmit energy in such a controlled manner was beyond human understanding, hinting at a depth of knowledge that spanned millennia. The data suggested that the Zelthar were not only intelligent, but also profoundly interconnected with their planet's energy systems. This revelation sparked a mixture of awe and terror. Humans were not just encountering another species. They were facing a force of nature, both beautiful and formidable. As the days progressed, the Zelthar's responses became more intricate and calculated. The energy pulses grew in sophistication, as if the aliens were refining their communication methods and testing human adaptability. Each interaction was a puzzle, a challenge that pushed the crew to their intellectual and emotional limits. Elena found herself immersed in deciphering the nuances of the pulses, driven by an insatiable curiosity and the memory of her mentor's legacy. Amidst the scientific endeavors, subtle signs of internal strife began to surface. Lidenholtz's suspicions evolved into overt actions as he initiated secret meetings and surveillance protocols. His behavior created fractures within the crew, as trust waned and alliances shifted. Elena sensed the undercurrents of dissent, recognizing that Holtz's paranoia, while rooted in caution, threatened to undermine their collective mission. She sought to address the growing tensions, emphasizing the importance of unity and shared purpose, but the divisions persisted, fueled by fear and uncertainty. One fateful night, the station experienced a catastrophic failure in the life support system. The sudden loss of breathable air in several modules sparked panic and chaos. Elena, along with Commander Patel and a team of engineers, raced against the clock to restore the compromised systems. The emergency mission was a test of their resilience and cooperation, highlighting both the strengths and weaknesses within the crew. As they navigated the labyrinthine corridors of Horizon Station, the desperate urgency of their actions underscored the precariousness of their existence. The successful restoration of the life support systems was a moment of triumph, a testament to human ingenuity and the unyielding will to survive. However, the incident left scars, physical and emotional, that would linger long after the immediate danger had passed. Elena reflected on the fragility of their situation, the thin line between discovery and disaster. The encounter with the Zelthar had not only expanded humanity's horizons, but also exposed the vulnerabilities that lay beneath their pursuit of knowledge. In the aftermath, the crew gathered in the central hub, their faces etched with exhaustion and relief. The discussions were fraught with a blend of hope and apprehension, each member processing the events in their own way. Elena stood at the forefront, her resolve stronger than ever despite the mounting challenges. She addressed the crew, her voice steady yet tinged with weariness, emphasizing the importance of maintaining their mission while acknowledging the need for caution and cooperation. As the days turned into weeks, Horizon Station settled into a tense routine. The probe's data continued to pour in, unveiling more about the Zelthar's advanced technologies and societal structure. The crew's efforts to understand and communicate with the alien civilization deepened, each discovery a stepping stone towards a fragile connection. Yet the shadows of doubt and fear lingered, a constant reminder of the stakes at hand. Elena found solace in her work, immersing herself in the quest to bridge the gap between human and Zelthar. Her interactions with Dr. Mei Ling grew more collaborative, the two women forging a partnership built on mutual respect and shared ambition. Together, they navigated the complexities of alien communication, each breakthrough a beacon of hope in the vast expanse of uncertainty. But as Horizon Station continued its precarious dance with the Zelthar, the true extent of the alien civilization's intentions remained shrouded in mystery. The energy pulses, while increasingly sophisticated, still held secrets that eluded human understanding. The crew stood on the precipice of a new era, one where humanity's resilience and adaptability would be tested like never before, forging the path towards either unprecedented cooperation or inevitable conflict. In the quiet moments between, a race against an invisible adversary, one that seemed to anticipate and counter every human move. Commander Raj Patel maintained a stoic presence, his pragmatic approach serving as the bedrock upon which the crew relied. He meticulously coordinated maintenance crews, ensuring that each subsystem was reinforced against further interference. Yet beneath his composed exterior lay an undercurrent of anxiety. The survival of Horizon Station depended not just on their technical skills, but also on their ability to work together under immense pressure. Patel's leadership was indispensable, but the constant strain began to take its toll, manifesting in sleepless nights and moments of silent contemplation. Dr. Mei Ling immersed herself deeper into the linguistic enigmas presented by the Zelthar. Her expertise in alien communication was invaluable, yet the energy-based language of the Zelthar proved to be an ever-evolving puzzle. Each successful decryption opened doors to more profound mysteries, making the path forward both exhilarating and daunting. May's dedication often kept her isolated, poring over data streams that seemed to shift and change with every new pulse. Her collaboration with Elena grew stronger, their combined efforts a beacon of hope amidst the growing uncertainty. L.T. Marcus Holt's suspicions continued to fester, casting a shadow over the crew's collective spirit. His military background made him hypervigilant, and the increasing frequency of system disruptions only fueled his paranoia. Holt began to suspect that the Zelthar's pulses were more than mere communication attempts. They were tests, or perhaps even covert attacks. His covert inspections and stringent security measures created friction, particularly with Elena, whom he believed was too focused on understanding the alien civilization at the expense of the crew's safety. Holt's actions sowed seeds of distrust, fracturing the once harmonious team into factions of suspicion and fear. The tension reached a boiling point during an emergency briefing. The station had just experienced a severe malfunction in the life support systems of one of the remote modules. The failure had triggered a cascade of alerts, demanding immediate attention to prevent a catastrophic loss of breathable air. Elena, Commander Patel, and a team of engineers raced through the labyrinthine corridors of Horizon Station, their hearts pounding with urgency. The corridors seemed narrower, the air thicker with the weight of their mission. Each step was a testament to their determination, the stakes higher than ever. As they navigated the maze of cables and conduits, the team faced unforeseen challenges. Critical equipment had been damaged beyond immediate repair, forcing them to improvise with limited resources. Sweat beaded on Elena's forehead as she coordinated the efforts, her mind racing to find solutions under immense pressure. The life support system groaned under the strain, its final moments ticking away like the relentless march of time itself. Every second counted, every decision could mean the difference between life and death. In the heart of the malfunction, Lieutenant Holt appeared, his presence unexpected and unwelcome. His eyes darted with a mixture of urgency and accusation, the air around him charged with unspoken tensions. "What are you doing here?" he demanded, his voice edged with suspicion. This mission should have been handled by the security team. Elena met his gaze, her resolve unwavering. We need to fix the life support. Every moment we delay jeopardizes lives. Holt hesitated, the rigidity of his demeanor cracking under the weight of the crisis. Are you sure there's no sabotage involved? These malfunctions seem too frequent, too targeted. Before Elena could respond, another energy pulse rippled through the station, the lights flickering ominously. The life support systems groaned in protest, alarms blaring as oxygen levels plummeted. The countdown had begun, and there was no time for doubt or division. With clarity born of desperation, Elena took charge. Halt all security protocols for the next 10 minutes. We need every available team member to prioritize the repairs. Her voice, steady and commanding, cut through the chaos. Holt's defiance faltered, replaced by the stark reality of the immediate threat. Reluctantly, he nodded, stepping aside to allow the team to proceed without further obstruction. Together, they worked with a frenetic energy, their movements synchronized by the urgency of their mission. Elena directed the engineers, her mind a flurry of technical specifications and intuitive problem-solving. Dr. Mei Ling assisted, leveraging her linguistic insights to interpret the energy pulse's data streams, providing crucial information that guided their efforts. Commander Patel coordinated logistics, ensuring that resources were allocated efficiently and that every team member was focused on their task. The energy pulse intensified, a visible ripple blurred, their survival dependent on unity despite the fractures that threatened to tear them apart. In the aftermath of the life support crisis, the crew gathered in the central hub, the atmosphere thick with a mixture of relief and residual fear. The incident had exposed the cracks within their unity, forcing them to confront the challenges of trust and collaboration in the face of an external threat. Elena addressed the crew, her voice tinged with the exhaustion of battle but infused with a renewed sense of purpose. We faced a life-threatening crisis today and overcame it together. Our mission is far from over, but we've proven that we can rise above the challenges. Let's remember that our strength lies in our unity and our ability to adapt. The crew nodded, their collective spirit momentarily rekindled. Yet the underlying tensions remained, a constant reminder of the delicate balance they maintained. Lieutenant Holt retreated to his quarters, his mind a storm of doubts and fears. Elena, sensing the lingering discord, sought solace in her work, immersing herself deeper into the linguistic puzzles that the Zelthar presented. Her partnership with Dr. Mei Ling blossomed, their collaborative efforts yielding incremental breakthroughs that brought them closer to understanding the alien communication protocols. However, the Zelthar's energy pulses continued unabated, each one more intricate and challenging than the last. The crew grappled with the dual pressures of external threats and internal conflicts, their resilience stretched to its limits. Elena found herself facing new moral dilemmas, torn between the pursuit of knowledge and the imperative of survival. Should they prioritize establishing a meaningful dialogue with the Zelthar, risking further retaliation, or should they focus solely on protecting the station, potentially abandoning a historic opportunity? The debates were intense, with Commander Patel advocating for a balanced approach that prioritized both communication and security. Dr. Mei Ling emphasized the importance of understanding the Zelthar's language as a means to peaceful coexistence, while Lieutenant Holt pushed for a more defensive stance, viewing the pulses as tests of human resilience. The crew was divided, the ideological rift threatening to undermine their collective mission. Amidst these conflicts, Elena experienced moments of profound personal growth and relentless determination. She grappled with the weight of her responsibilities, the memory of her mentor, and the ethical complexities of their situation. Every failure, every setback deepened her understanding of the thin line between ambition and caution. She learned to navigate the intricate dance of leadership, balancing her scientific curiosity with the pragmatic needs of her crew. The situation reached a critical juncture when a sudden betrayal shook the foundation of Horizon Station. During a routine system check, critical data streams were tampered with, causing significant setbacks in their research efforts. Suspicion quickly fell on Lieutenant Holt, whose recent behavior had already sown seeds of distrust. Confrontations ensued, the once harmonious team now marred by accusations and fear. Elena, faced with the possibility of internal sabotage, knew that uncovering the truth was imperative not just for their mission, but for the survival of their unity. In the dimly lit control room, Elena and Commander Patel reviewed the compromised data, their expressions grim with concern. Patterns of interference suggested a deliberate attempt to disrupt their research, the evidence pointing unambiguously to Holt's recent actions. The revelation was a blow to the already fragile trust within the crew, deepening the chasm between those who sought understanding and those who prioritized survival. Holt's arrest was swift, the security protocols enforced without delay. The crew watched with a mixture of relief and sorrow as their once trusted security chief was led away, his fate uncertain. The incident left scars, the loss of trust a lingering shadow over their collective spirit. Elena felt the weight of leadership settle heavier on her shoulders, the responsibility of maintaining unity now intertwined with the task of uncovering hidden threats. As Horizon Station continued its precarious existence, the crew faced a series of suspenseful and action-packed moments that tested their limits. A hidden sabotage attempt during a critical experiment threatened to derail months of research, requiring Elena and her team to race against time to prevent disaster. The tension was palpable, each crew member fighting their own battles while striving to support one another in moments of crisis. In one particularly harrowing episode, an unexpected energy surge compromised the station's main reactor, sending sparks flying and sending the crew into immediate action. The reactor's cooling systems were failing, and without swift intervention, the entire station was at risk of a betrayal created a labyrinth of challenges that went beyond the technical and scientific. Elena found herself at the crossroads of these dilemmas, her decisions shaping the future of Horizon Station and, potentially, humanity's place in the cosmos. The rising conflict culminated in a moment of profound realization for Elena. She understood that their journey was not just about surviving the Zelthar's tests, but about defining what it meant to be human in the vast, indifferent universe. The crew's ability to navigate both external threats and internal fractures became a microcosm of humanity's broader struggle, balancing ambition with caution, trust with skepticism, and resilience with humility. As Horizon Station orbited Elysium 7, the crew stood on the precipice of a new era. Their encounters with the Zelthar had irrevocably changed them, instilling a deeper understanding of the complexities of interstellar diplomacy and the inherent challenges of coexistence. The rising conflicts and moral dilemmas they faced were not just obstacles but opportunities for growth, pushing them to redefine their mission and their very essence as explorers of the unknown. The path ahead was fraught with uncertainty and danger, but as Elena looked around at her diverse and determined crew, she felt a renewed sense of purpose. Humanity's true test was not just in its ability to explore the universe, but in its capacity to adapt, to trust, and to overcome the internal and external challenges that lay ahead. The journey of Horizon Station was a testament to the unyielding spirit of humanity, a reminder that in the face of the unknown, it was not the absence of fear, but the courage to confront it that defined their legacy. The relentless assault of the Zelthar's energy pulses had pushed Horizon Station to the brink. Each surge strained the station's defenses, testing the limits of human ingenuity and resilience. The crew, battered by internal conflicts and external threats, found themselves standing at the precipice of a pivotal moment that would define their mission and humanity's place in the cosmos. Dr. Elena Ramirez stood at the helm of the Central Command, her eyes fixed on the primary display showing the latest energy pulse emanating from Elysium 7. The patterns were more intricate than ever, suggesting a level of sophistication that hinted at the Zelthar's growing understanding of human technology. The pulses were no longer random acts of aggression. They were calculated responses, each one a deliberate test of the station's capabilities. Elena's mind raced, processing the implications of the latest data. The Zelthar were escalating their interactions, pushing humanity to adapt or face the consequences. She knew that this was the moment where their true mettle would be tested. The crew's unity had been fractured by Lanator Holt's suspicions and covert sabotage attempts, but Elena's unwavering determination sought to heal those divisions and lead them through the impending crisis. Commander Raj Patel approached her, his expression a mix of concern and resolve. "Elena, the latest pulse is approaching faster than anticipated. We need to act now to prevent a system-wide failure." Elena nodded, her mind already formulating a plan. "We need to establish a more direct line of communication. If we can synchronize our response with the Zelthar's energy patterns, we might be able to negotiate or at least mitigate the impact of their pulses." Dr. Mei Ling joined them, her eyes scanning the linguistic data overlays. "I've been analyzing the frequency, modulation of the pulses. There's a discernible pattern that we can potentially mirror. It's risky, but if we time our response accurately, it could serve as a form of communication." Elena glanced at Commander Patel. "We need to divert power to the communication arrays and initiate the synchronization protocol. It's our best shot at establishing a dialogue." Patel hesitated, the weight of the decision evident in his posture. Diverting power now could leave critical systems vulnerable if the pulse is too strong. "Are you sure this is the right move?" Elena met his gaze, her resolve unwavering. "We don't have a choice. Continuing this way will only lead to more aggressive pulses, further endangering the station. If we can communicate, we might find a way to coexist, or at least understand each other's intentions." Before Patel could respond, alarms blared louder, the energy pulse intensifying as it approached the station. The lights flickered ominously, casting long shadows across the control room. The crew moved with a sense of urgency, their earlier divisions set aside in the face of imminent danger. As Elena initiated the synchronization protocol, her hands moved deftly over the control panels, inputting the precise sequences she and May had devised. The communication arrays hummed to life, their lights pulsing in harmony with the incoming energy surge. The tension in the room was palpable, the crew hold compromised. Elena's heart pounded as she realized that the Zelthar's response was not just communicative, but also a test of their resilience. "We need to stabilize the core," she ordered, her voice steady despite the chaos. "Divert all remaining power to the stabilizers." Commander Patel coordinated the efforts, his leadership crucial in managing the multifaceted crisis. Engineers worked frantically to restore the power flow, while May continued to decode the ongoing communication. The station groaned under the strain, and the risk of a catastrophic failure loomed large. In the midst of the turmoil, Lieutenant Marcus Holt appeared at the entrance of the control room, his expression one of conflicted determination. "Elena, I need to talk to you," he said, his tone less accusatory than before. Elena turned to face him, sensing the shift in his demeanor. "What is it, Holt?" Holt hesitated, his eyes darting towards the fluctuating systems. "I've reviewed the data, and I believe the Zelthar's pulses are not just random tests. They're attempting to force us into a specific response. They want us to prove our adaptability, our ability to survive under pressure." Elena considered his words, the pieces of the puzzle slowly coming together. "So their ultimate goal is to determine if humanity can coexist with their civilization. If we fail, they might escalate further." Holt nodded. "Exactly. But there's something else. I detected a secondary, more focused pulse pattern. It's targeted at our life support systems, attempting to push us beyond our limits. We need to counteract it before it compromises the entire station." Elena felt a chill run down her spine. The situation was more dire than she had initially realized. The Zelthar were not just testing, they were actively trying to break the station down, perhaps to force humanity's hand in a larger conflict. "We need to act now," she declared, her mind racing for solutions. "May, can you modify the synchronization protocol to counteract the targeted pulse?" May nodded, her hands flying over the input panels. "I can adjust the frequency modulation to create a counter-resonance. It's a calculated risk, but it might neutralize the pulse." Elena glanced back at Patel. "Patel, Ensure that all non-essential systems are shut down to divert maximum power to the communication arrays and stabilizers. We can't afford any distractions. Patel acknowledged the order, his mind already executing the necessary shutdowns. The room seemed to contract as the final preparations were made, the crew poised on the edge of a knife. As May implemented the modifications, the secondary pulse approached with alarming speed. The station's alarms reached a fever pitch, the structural integrity breaches widening. Elena could feel the pressure mounting, the weight of their actions bearing down on her. With unwavering focus, she initiated the adjusted synchronization protocol. The communication arrays responded with a complex sequence of energy patterns designed to counteract the incoming pulse. The room filled with a brilliant blue light as the two energy forces collided, creating a dazzling display of power and ingenuity. The pulse struck, but instead of causing further damage, it was met with the counter-resonance. The energy wave was absorbed and neutralized, the station's system stabilizing once more. A collective sigh of relief swept through the crew as the immediate threat receded. Elena lowered her hands, exhausted but triumphant. We did it. The secondary pulse has been neutralized. Holt stepped forward, a rare smile touching his lips. Looks like humanity still knows how to handle a challenge. Elena met his gaze, a newfound respect evident in her eyes. Thank you, Holt. Your insights were invaluable. As the station settled into a precarious calm, the central display flickered once more, this time with a coherent message from the Zelthar. The patterns had evolved, forming a more understandable sequence. It was an acknowledgement of their success and a gesture of respect for humanity's resilience. The room filled with a sense of achievement, but also a lingering uncertainty. The Zelthar's true intentions remained shrouded in mystery, their responses hinting at a deeper agenda that humanity had yet to comprehend fully. Elena addressed the crew, her voice steady despite the exhaustion that weighed on her. We've proven that we can withstand their tests, that we can adapt and overcome challenges. But this is just the beginning. We need to continue our efforts to communicate and understand the Zelthar's motives. Their acknowledgement is a step forward, but we must remain vigilant. Commander Patel nodded in agreement. We've demonstrated our resilience, but we must ensure that Horizon Station remains secure while we pursue further communication. Our unity is our strength. Latidri Holt, his earlier antagonism replaced by a grudging respect, added, We need to keep working together no matter the challenges. Our survival, unexpected twists, but the crew's resilience and ingenuity had ensured their survival against formidable odds. Elena reflected on the sacrifices made, including Laurent Holt's transformation from suspect to ally, and the countless hours of relentless effort that had brought them to this pivotal moment. The station, once a symbol of exploration, now stood as a testament to human tenacity and the intricate dance between survival and understanding. As the central display continued to evolve, the crew prepared for the next phase of their mission, aware that the true test of their resilience was only beginning. The encounter with the Zelthar had redefined their purpose, transforming Horizon Station into a battleground of intellect and willpower. Humanity had faced defeat before, but their refusal to accept it had ensured their continued existence, proving that in the vast expanse of the unknown, it was not the superior force that defined the outcome, but the indomitable spirit of those who refused to lose. The aftermath of the climactic confrontation with the Zelthar settled over Horizon Station like a fragile calm after a storm. The crew, exhausted yet triumphant, began the arduous process of recovery and reflection. The emergency repairs to the station's systems were swift and thorough, with engineers working around the clock to reinforce the infrastructure against future energy surges. The once chaotic corridors now hummed with a sense of purpose, each crew member contributing to the restoration with renewed determination. Elena Ramirez stood in the central hub, surveying the efforts of her team. The collaboration between different departments had proven invaluable, highlighting the strength of their unity despite the recent fractures. Commander Raj Patel coordinated the logistics, ensuring that every system was back online and functioning optimally. Dr. Mei Ling continued her relentless pursuit of decoding the Zelthar's language, her breakthroughs providing glimpses into the alien civilization's intricate communication protocols. Mei's work had been instrumental in establishing the tentative peace, her linguistic prowess bridging the gap between human and Zelthar understanding. Marcus Holt, having redeemed himself through his crucial intervention during the climax, now worked alongside the security team with a newfound sense of trust and responsibility. His earlier suspicions had been tempered by the undeniable proof of humanity's resilience and the importance of their mission. The crew had come to recognize that Holt's vigilance, though initially disruptive, was a vital component of their collective survival. Elena found herself reflecting on the profound changes that had swept through Horizon Station. The ordeal had tested their limits, pushing each member to their breaking points while simultaneously unveiling depths of ingenuity and cooperation they had never known they possessed. The loss of Latin Holt's former antagonistic stance had taught them the invaluable lesson that trust, once broken, could be rebuilt through shared adversity and mutual respect. As the station stabilized, communication with Earth was gradually restored. The data collected from the probe's mission provided unprecedented insights into the Zelthar's technology and societal structure. These revelations sparked a paradigm shift in human scientific communities, inspiring a new wave of research focused on energy manipulation and advanced communication protocols. The lessons learned aboard Horizon Station began to influence Earth's approach to interstellar exploration, emphasizing the balance between technological ambition and ethical responsibility. Elena stood once more on the observation deck, gazing at the serene beauty of Elysium 7. The planet now seemed less like an enigmatic adversary and more like a partner waiting to be understood. The initial hostility had given way to a tentative acknowledgement of mutual existence, and the future held the promise of deeper collaboration. Plans were underway to establish a more permanent research outpost on Elysium 7, aiming to foster ongoing communication and cooperation with the Zelthar. This new initiative was seen as humanity's first step towards becoming part of a larger, interstellar community, embracing the challenges and opportunities that came with it. Yet the resolution was not without its complexities. The crew grappled with the moral ambiguities of their actions and the ethical implications of their technological advancements. The Zelthar's true intentions remained partially veiled, leaving room for speculation about their long-term goals. Some crew members advocated for cautious advancement, wary of pushing boundaries that could lead to unforeseen consequences, while others, inspired by their successes, pushed for more ambitious explorations. Elena herself wrestled with the lingering uncertainties. The mysterious circumstances surrounding her mentor, Dr. Marcus Lee's death, now hinted. Elena's leadership was recognized and honored, her unwavering dedication earning her accolades from both her peers and superiors. Yet the weight of her responsibilities remained heavy on her shoulders. She understood that the true test was not yet over, and the path ahead was fraught with challenges that would require every ounce of her ingenuity and moral fortitude. The lessons learned from the confrontation with the Zelthar had prepared her for what lay ahead, but the unpredictable nature of interstellar diplomacy meant that the future was anything but certain. As Horizon Station moved forward, the crew faced new opportunities and challenges born from their resolution. The establishment of the permanent outpost on Elysium 7 marked the beginning of a new chapter in human history, one that promised unprecedented discoveries and the potential for lasting alliances. However, the shadows of doubt and the specter of future threats loomed large, a constant reminder that their journey was far from over. The station's upgraded communication systems buzzed with new signals from the Zelthar, each one a step towards deeper understanding. The crew worked tirelessly to interpret and respond, their efforts a testament to humanity's enduring spirit and unyielding pursuit of knowledge. The balance they had struck between resilience and humility became the cornerstone of their interactions, guiding them through the complexities of interstellar relations. Elena stood amidst her crew, the knowledge that their survival was not just a personal triumph but a collective victory resonating deeply within her. She knew that their journey had only just begun, and the challenges that awaited would test them in ways they had yet to imagine. But with each obstacle they overcame, humanity's spirit grew stronger, proving that in the face of the unknown, it was not the absence of fear but the courage to confront it that defined their legacy. As Horizon Station orbited Elysium 7, the crew prepared for the next phase of their mission, aware that the true essence of their journey was not just about survival, but about forging a path of cooperation and understanding in a vast and mysterious universe. The resolution of their immediate crisis had laid the groundwork for a future where humanity could thrive among the stars, guided by the lessons of resilience, unity, and the unbreakable spirit that had ensured their survival against all odds. Elena. Ramirez stood alone in the newly established research outpost on Elysium 7, the planet's twin suns casting a warm glow across the horizon. The station, a fusion of human engineering and Zelthar technology, buzzed with activity as scientists and engineers continued their work to bridge the gap between the two civilizations. The challenges they had faced were now the foundation, upon which new collaborations were built, each breakthrough a testament to humanity's unwavering spirit. As she gazed out at the sprawling landscape of Elysium 7, Elena reflected on the journey that had brought them here. The initial discovery of the energy pulses had sparked a chain of events that tested every aspect of their resilience. From the chaos aboard Horizon Station to the climactic confrontation with the Zelthar, each moment had forged a stronger, more unified crew. The loss of Latine Holt had left a void, but his sacrifice had also mended the fractures within the team, fostering a deeper sense of trust and camaraderie. The communication arrays, now more advanced and stable, continued to receive and decode messages from the Zelthar. Each interaction revealed new layers of their society, their values, and their intentions. While the Zelthar had shown formidable power, they also demonstrated a desire for understanding and cooperation. Elena couldn't shake the lingering questions about their true motives, but the progress they had made offered a glimmer of hope for peaceful coexistence. In the central hub, Dr. Mei Ling worked alongside Zelthar emissaries, their collaborative efforts yielding significant advancements in energy manipulation and communication protocols. The partnership was delicate, requiring constant negotiation and mutual respect. Mei's breakthroughs had not only advanced their scientific understanding, but also laid the groundwork for a more profound connection between the two species. Meanwhile, Commander Raj Patel oversaw the logistical expansion of the outpost, ensuring that every new addition was seamlessly integrated with existing systems. Her pragmatic approach had been instrumental in maintaining order and efficiency, enabling the crew to focus on their research without the constant threat of system failures. Patel's leadership had been a cornerstone of their survival, and her ability to balance caution with ambition kept the mission on a steady course. Elena's thoughts often wandered to the encrypted message they had received during the climax. "Humans don't know how to lose. Let's see how you handle there." She remained steadfast, embodying the very essence of humanity's refusal to accept defeat. Simultaneously, advancements in human technology, accelerated by their collaboration with the Zelthar, began to show signs of rapid evolution. Breakthroughs in energy manipulation and communication suggested that humanity was on the brink of a transformative leap. These advancements, while promising unprecedented opportunities, also carried the seeds of potential downfall. The ethical implications of their technological prowess weighed heavily on the crew's collective conscience, prompting debates about the direction of their progress. In the quiet moments of reflection, Elena contemplated the delicate balance they had achieved. Horizon Station had become more than just a research facility. It was a symbol of human resilience and adaptability, a beacon of hope in the vast expanse of the unknown. The crew's ability to overcome internal and external challenges had proven that humanity's spirit was unbreakable, ready to face whatever the universe had in store. As the new transmission continued to broadcast its chaotic message, the crew prepared for the next phase of their mission. The existence of another alien species observing their progress promised both opportunities for new alliances and threats of unprecedented scale. The journey of Horizon Station was far from over, and the challenges that lay ahead would test humanity's resilience and adaptability like never before. Elena received the latest decrypted segment of the message. Humans don't know how to lose. Let's see how you handle this. It was a direct challenge, one that reaffirmed the importance of their mission and the continuous need to push beyond their limits. The message was a reminder that their journey was a constant evolution, a testament to their enduring spirit. Horizon Station continued to orbit Elysium 7. The crew stood united, ready to face the unknown with courage and determination. The stars stretched out before them, a vast and mysterious canvas upon which humanity would leave its mark. Driven by an unquenchable spirit, they were prepared to confront whatever came next, undaunted and unwavering.